Hi everyone, Drini here, and welcome to my channel. So, I'm going to talk about Star Atlas today, but I'm not going to talk about Polis. I'm going to talk about Atlas instead. So, after being in an uptrend for quite some time now, it has started to break structure. So, this is a good opportunity to see all the scenarios that may play out so that we can identify buying opportunities for all of you. And let's dive in. So when we look at Atlas overall, it appears to be in an awkward Elliott wave structure. What do I mean by awkward? So after its initial launch, and of course the subsequent selling pressure that tends to happen across most cryptos, once it went back on an uptrend, then you know that it's going to form an Elliott wave structure. This is wave 1, this is wave 2, this is wave 3, and now that we have broken the 4-hour structure, it's confirmation that yes, we are in the midst of a wave 4 correction before continuation moving forward. So this is where we are. So there's still a lot of upside when it comes to Atlas, of course. We already know that. But more importantly, let's take a look at recent price action to see if there are any patterns that can lead to buying or selling opportunities for us, okay? So when Atlas was in an uptrend, it was pretty much adhering to the 21 EMAs. But if you notice, it has started to break structure. What do I mean by that? When candles really started to close around here in the middle of the EMAs, this is a signal that the markets are currently undecided. So we don't know yet which way we're going to go. We have also formed a descending triangle, which is typically a bearish structure, but only when the price breaks out to the downside. There's a high likelihood that price would break down to the downside, but it could also break to the upside. The good thing about it is we will know pretty soon what Atlas is going to do. We are almost at the end of the triangle, and Atlas will be forced to make a decision soon. If Atlas breaks to the upside, so if you have a strong rally to the upside, then you have a technical target of 19 cents, 19.55 cents. How do I know it's 19.55 cents? It's the height of this triangle overlaid to where the price broke out. If Atlas breaks to the downside, then you have a technical target of around 12.7 cents. When markets are undecided, where are the potential buying opportunities? Because it can break both ways. There are a couple of things that can happen here. So the easiest one is the bullish confirmation. Once you get a bullish confirmation, so let's say it breaks on the upside, where the buying opportunity is just to wait for the EMA and wait for the price to sort of back test the EMA as support before continuation. It will be similar to this. This is your buying opportunity. You don't buy it when it's overextended from the EMAs. So when the rally starts, you don't buy it here. Wait for the price to rest on your EMAs. That's the bullish case. The bearish case is slightly more difficult because just because you reach this technical target, so let's say it breaks to the downside and starts trending down, it doesn't mean that once it hits here, this is the bottom and we move forward from here. That's not always how it works. One scenario that may play out, for example, is when you start breaking down, you can form what we call a broadening descending channel right here. So it can look something like this. And broadening descending channels, if this sort of pattern forms, it's very tricky because as long as you're in this channel, price will continue to go in a downtrend. But just in case you see this type of pattern, where's the buying opportunity here? You then have to draw your lines and wait for the price breakout. Once price breaks out of that particular trend line, then you know that that's a trend break and you want it to backtest it as support before continuation to the upside. Apart from a potential bearish case, are there indicators that sort of signify something else? Personally, as much as this is a bearish case, I'm leaning towards Atlas being bullish. And the reason for that is we're still holding EMAs right here. So the structure is still held. We still have to make a decision. But if you look at other indicators, RSI has sort of formed the bottom right here. So it's starting to also stabilize. And so far, this RSI level tends to correspond to when an uptrend starts to happen. Let's see how it goes. Also, the stochastic RSI are at its lows. And if you look at the previous stock RSI levels, it doesn't really stay at the bottom for too long. So in fact, since the major downtrends right here, the Atlas stochastic levels are sort of hanging out here for the longest time now. And you have started to see a bullish cross of the stock RSI levels. So will we go up from here? Let's see. But the key confirmation that we really need to see here is we need a clean trend break. A clean trend break right here that then rests on the EMAs before continuation. And that's it. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell. Let me know what you think in the comments as well. If you also have some gaming cryptos that you would like me to look at, just leave it down in the comments below and maybe I'll look at it. Until then, take care everyone. Bye-bye.